Hello Internet, my name is Aqua and welcome to RWBY Chapter 8 reaction video. I'm feeling not super great. I've been sick the last like 4 days now, and I was hoping I'd be fine by this weekend, but I'm not. But that's okay because we have RWBY. I'm super excited for this. The name is a much needed talk, and it's 20 minutes long, so there's going to be a lot of stuff happening this time around. Probably a lot of just story stuff, which, you know, is great because we don't know much of anything that's going on ever. Predictions for this episode: Juniper's gonna get to talk about the maidens and some other stuff. Maybe people tell us like, hey, RWBY has the silver eyes, and maybe she'll get taught how to use it a little bit. Crow is probably not gonna do too well because he's been poisoned or something. Tyrion got him with his tail when he had purple eyes, so that means something, probably. But let's go ahead and get right into it, because I don't have a lot of energy. So we're gonna go ahead and go 3, 2, 1, go. Oh boy. I'm too excited for how sick I am. I can't express it enough. Oh man, okay. Campfire stories. What's up, Crow? Everybody looks super sad.
Really? No questions?
Of course
Did you already?
questions. This is just a lot to take in.
Guess you already told him about stuff.
Sure, of course.
Maidens, I'm guessing.
So these maidens, they're powerful fighters that don't need dust to use magic.
Yeah.
And there are 4 of them?
Yep. Always.
Which means that whenever one of them dies, the power transfers to someone, a female, that they care about?
Whoever was in their thoughts last. Important distinction. Best option, it's someone we can trust. Regardless, their souls become combined, in a way.
And that's what you were trying to do to Pyrrha. The night the tower fell. You were trying to turn her into one of them.
The previous Fall Maiden, Amber, had been attacked. She was young, inexperienced. And her assailant, who we now know as Cinder, somehow managed to steal some of her power, but not all of it. We were afraid that if we didn't do something, the rest would go to her as well.
I did anyway.
So you forced it on Pyrrha.
We didn't force anything. We explained the situation and gave her a choice, and she chose. You were there. You heard her.
It's true. Bringing back some bad memories for him. I think going by yourself into the forest is a good idea.
That guy, Tyrion. Why was he after me?
Well, you definitely painted a target on your back with what you did at Beacon. I told you having silver eyes is a rare trait, and the fact that you're someone that was able to use them seems to have upset some very powerful people. Not many people know about the silver eyes, but those that do aren't very happy that one has surfaced. That's why I've been keeping an eye on you. Wanted to make sure you were safe. All of you.
Well, then why not just travel with us? It seems like that would have been way easier.
He was using you as bait.
Look, I wouldn't put it like that. It's common.
What is all of this?
That's...
RWBY's being hunted. The schools are being attacked. All for what? What is the point of all of this? Will you just tell us what's going on?
Please.
Would you sit down? You're stressing
What
me
is
out,
their
kid.
end game here? Still don't know why they're doing any of this.
These days. This world's been around for a long time. Long enough that people have created dozens of gods. But if you believe Ozpin, 2 of them are actually real. They were brothers. The older sibling, the god of light, found joy in creating forces of life. Meanwhile, the younger brother, the god of darkness, spent his time creating forces of destruction.
Oh boy.
As you can imagine, they both had pretty different ideas about how things should go. The older one would spend his days creating water, plants, wildlife. And at night, his brother would wake to see all the things that the elder had made and become disgusted. To counteract his brother's creations, the god of darkness brought drought, fire, famine, all that he could do to rid Remnant of life. But life always returned. So one night, the younger brother went and made something. Something that shared his innate desire to destroy anything and everything.
The Grimm.
The creatures of Grimm.
Oh!
You guessed it.
Finally get an origin story.
The older brother had finally had enough. Knowing that their feud couldn't last like this forever, he proposed that they make one final creation together. Something they could both be proud of. Their
humanity.
Masterpiece. Younger brother agreed.
What is it?
This last great creation would be given the power to both create and destroy. It would be given the gift of knowledge so that it could learn about itself and the world around it. And most importantly, it would be given the power to choose. To have free will to take everything it had learned and decide which path to follow.
This said man born from dust.
Or the path of darkness.
But now Crow is saying that it was born from two gods.
That is how humanity came to be.
But
where's dust fit in then?
What does that have to do with us?
Well, that's the kicker. See, the four gifts to mankind, knowledge, creation, destruction, and choice, aren't just metaphorical. Each of them exists in a physical form, left behind by the gods before they abandoned Remnant. Each of them is extraordinarily powerful. If someone were to collect all four, they'd be able to change the world. And that's exactly what the enemy wants.
We're getting a new MacGuffin in Volume 4.
Were created to train generations of humanity's protectors, but they also serve another purpose. Guarding the relics. When Ozpin's predecessor founded the schools, he built them around the relics to act as a fortress. Not only would they be easier to defend, but they would be constantly surrounded by trained warriors. The hope was that hiding the relics would keep mankind from using them against itself. And of course, keeping them out of her reach.
Oh my god. So each of the headmasters are like super powerful because they have one of the relics.
Her. You mean Salem?
That's right. Not much is known about her, and quite frankly, that's not what matters.
And she's trying to gather all of them.
What matters right now is that she wants the relics. And if she gets them, it's not going to end well.
I finally know what the bad guys are doing. Oh my god, it's insane. I can't believe they keep introducing new things like this. Like, hey Blake, what's up?
You can always go in and say hi.
I don't want to bother him.
A father's never too busy for his daughter.
Not all of my friends would agree with you on that.
Here.
What? Where are you going?
You've never been very talkative, but that boy you brought home loves to run his mouth. I want to hear more about the adventures of Team RWBY.
Ooh. It's like we got ourselves into some shit.
Hey, Dad.
Blake. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Please.
It's a sweet paint he's got there. Or is that a window? No, it's nighttime out.
Don't
sweet
worry,
painting.
I've got it. Sit down. Sit down.
I don't want to keep you if you're...
Nonsense. I've been cooped up in here all day.
It's fluid physics.
You still take sugar, right?
Oh, actually,
Oh, sorry.
No, it's
Just
fine.
put it in there before.
This one.
No, really, it's no big deal.
You sure?
Positive.
Old habits, I suppose. Might want to let it cool.
Right.
Good job, Blake.
So,
Burn yourself on
is
tea.
it warm in Vale?
Huh?
It just seems like your outfit doesn't
How
cover
was the
very much.
weather?
It could.
I mean, a little more armor might help, don't you think?
I'm fine. I don't need armor. I can look after myself.
Got aura.
I know
Or it's
you
armor.
can. I'm sorry.
Why?
Hmm?
Why would you say that?
Sweetheart, what's wrong? What did I say?
How can you still love me after what I did?
Blake. Your mother and I will always love you.
You were right. I shouted at you and yelled at you, but you were right. I called you cowards.
It's okay.
I should have left the White Fang with you and Mom. I should have listened to you, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Blake, it's fine. We never held anything against you, and I never feared you would fail. The only thing I ever feared was that you would fall down the wrong path. And I am so proud to see you haven't.
But I did. It was...
And you pulled yourself out. You came back. There aren't many who possess that kind of strength, and even fewer that have the courage to face their demons again. Vale, Mountain Glen, Beacon. You confronted the White Fang time after time.
I didn't do it alone.
No, you didn't. Which is why I wanted to ask you. Why did you leave Vale? Why did you leave your friends behind?
It's Adam.
Son?
Good job, son.
Whoa! This isn't the bathroom! I'll just be going. Sorry to interrupt this tender family moment.
I really don't like you.
Wonder if we're gonna get a little bit of everybody
So
this
let's say we
episode.
believe all of this. There really is this crazy evil being behind these attacks, not just some thugs trying to become powerful. Why doesn't the world know? Why isn't Atlas going after them, or Mistral?
And why aren't we in more of a hurry to get to Haven? Shouldn't we be getting them a message? What if they're next?
The headmaster over
There
there
they
saw
are.
what happened to Beacon. He's not dumb. He'll be on his guard. Besides, it takes time to mobilize forces like that. Do you really think they planned out that attack on Beacon overnight? And to answer your question, it's the same reason we keep quiet about the Maidens. If the whole world knew about the relics, about Salem, it would be chaos. We'd have another great war on our hands, and this time, you'd have to fight. Look, I had the same questions too. But old Ozpen always put his foot down. We can't cause a panic. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that. Salem's smart. She works from the shadows, using others to get what she wants, so that when it comes time to place the blame, we can only point at each other. She's trying to divide us, humanity. So
Yep.
far, she's done a pretty damn good job.
It's like the song at the end of Volume 3.
All right. So what should we do?
Determined, Ruby's determined.
I don't really know. Ozpen has put a lot of trust in the headmasters. Like I said, the schools are an important part of stopping Salem. Atlas is going to be on high alert after the last attack, and Vacuo is, well, Vacuo. It'll be hard to hire thieves and scoundrels to fight against other thieves and scoundrels. Take that. Add in the fact that Cinder and her crew claim to be from Haven, and I think it's likely the next target. So, we're on our way to the headmaster. Haven't heard from him in a while, even before the attack. I'm hoping he has the answers.
Be good.
All right, I think it's time you kids got some sleep.
Uncle Crow,
Yeah?
this is a lot to take in. And it all sounds crazy, but I'm willing to do whatever I can to help. Because I trust you. But why couldn't you trust me? Why couldn't you just travel with us instead of all of this secrecy and...
Look, this has nothing to do with trust. It's a long story, okay?
Seriously? Now you're tired of telling us stories?
Did you know that crows are a sign of bad luck? Old superstition, but it's how I got my name. You see, some people can absorb electricity, and some people can burst into rose petals. And some people are just born unlucky. My semblance isn't like most. It's not exactly something I do. It's always there, whether I like it or not. I bring misfortune. I guess you could call me a bad luck charm. Comes in real handy when I'm fighting an enemy. But it makes it a little hard on friends and family.
Interesting.
You're just a real bundle of help, aren't you?
Dick. And you saved your lives, come on.
Where are you going?
Taking a walk.
There's nothing else you want to tell us?
Hi, Raven.
Not tonight.
Oh boy. Why is Raven following along too?
Ugh.
God, it's crazy.
No concept of privacy, no respect for personal space.
I'm sorry, okay? Ow! I'm sorry!
Ugh!
Look, I promise it was important. I needed to find you to talk to you.
What, son? What could be so important?
I was talking to your mom and she said something weird about the White Fang.
I'm stopping you right there.
But
I told you. I'm not here to fight the White Fang. I'm not here to fight anyone. I'm here to rest, to figure things out, and to see my family.
your mom said White Fang members don't wear masks in Menagerie, but I saw one at the market yesterday. I even got a picture.
Son.
Look, I'm trying to help.
I don't want
It's
your
gonna be
help.
Adam. What was it? Uh-oh. Is that
A freaking
just
ninja?
like...
A spy.
But why would... Hey, wait!
Oh. Do you even have your weapon?
What's happened?
The White Fang is evil, I totally called it, and I'm bringing your daughter back!
She didn't even have Gamble Shroud. Oh man. I want to see what Ying's up to too. Come on.
We should probably...
Is Crow actually
Yeah.
chilling? Is everybody just awake already? Oh. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Purple stuff.
Well, that's unfortunate.
You just... Whoa! 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 What? Did you spit at me? Surely he didn't just die. Like, I was gonna say I have a prediction the crows might die. What? I feel like he's not going to be dead, and John's going to save him with the semblance. He's gonna like finally figure it out. He's gotta figure out his semblance by now. It's the 4th freaking volume. He doesn't know his semblances yet. Oh man, but we know crows now, which is interesting because it's a lot more passive than many others. So man, that was a lot of story, as I thought. Next episode, we got chasing after the White Fang with no weapon apparently, and Crow might be dead. Whoops! If that happens, Team Ruby's not, or Team Ranger, sorry. Team Ranger's not gonna have a good time. And Ruby's got to figure out her eye lasers pretty soon. Probably, I'm gonna say probably like by the end of this volume, she might be able to do it again, like semi on purpose. I don't know though. So that was chapter 8. God, that is a lot to take in. Like a lot of stuff happened there. That's a really great episode. Like great animation, great voice acting, everything. So can't wait for next episode. So I'll be here for this video, and I will see you next week. Bye!